It all started with a call from our growing office. June 6 daw ang sampa. And then, papadala lang sa email yung mga contract. I immediately checked flights coming out ng Cebu and booked myself one on June 4. Made some few calls to confirm travel requirements sa airport and LGU. Then, pumunta ako sa barangay hall to check local requirements kung meron. When I got there, I told them na I am an OFW returning for work. But they considered me as an LSI or locally stranded individual. They gave me a form to fill up and then come back for 14 days for the travel authority certificate. When I came back, I signed a contract. Then scanned it. Then sent it back sa aming office. Over the weekend, nag-antay kami ng mga balita regarding travel. And ito nga, meron sa Cebu Pacific. They have confirmed their first flight out of Cebu. So I have to reschedule my flight according to this one. 5J554 3:35 PM ng June 4. Then nag-email ako sa aming office para sa certificate of employment and appointment letter para sa mga checkpoints. Right after I pressed the send button, the office called me and told me that the crew change was cancelled and that I have to cancel my flight to Manila. And then I said, please notify me in advance because the requirements here is tough. So that call officially ends my chances to board ship this week. So despite that, I'm gonna share with you kung ano yung mga challenges na na-encounter ko simula nung tumawag yung crewing namin until the moment they canceled it. So I have prepared all these documents for travel, mga reminders for safety, dahil syempre yung airport petri dish na virus, right? So maraming tao, and then you have to be careful with that. You have to prepare yourself, and aside from the documents that you need, you have to prepare yourself also for travel. And then let's find out ano yung mga pointers na ano yung dapat yung abangan kung kayo ay magta-travel na. So let's check this out. So the first will be travel requirements. Each LGU, I found out that iba-iba sa kanila, nagre-require ng mga travel authority. Yung iba meron daw mga PPCR. So you need to check with your local government unit kung ano ba talaga yung requirements nila prior exiting your province, your region, right? So sa Cebu, meron silang nilabas na memo sa Mactan Airport that they need is 4. So first, they need travel authority from the LGU, which is for me is Cebu City, and then medical certificate from the city health office, and then IDs, and of course airline or ship tickets. So whether you're boarding the airline or ship, they need these 4 for you to get through the terminal. So next, where to stay in Manila. This is because it's very difficult right now, since if you stay in the normal place that you stay in there, you might catch the virus, right? So I have inquired also this with my agency in regards to the place where if in case I will go there, saan ako magsistay, right? So they need that guarantee na healthy pa rin ako in traveling to Manila and actually staying there. So we have the factors in mind that hotels are in minimal capacity. Maybe you can check in sa mga hotels, but of course bababuin nila yan sa price. That's normal. Next, seaman's houses may not be available due to marami din na stranded na mates natin sa Manila. Maraming mga seaman's houses may not be available sa mga seaman na galing sa provinces. Firstly, because they need to protect their renters, right? So I understand that somehow they're unable to accept more seafarers from the provinces because of that reason. So number 3 is yung possible discrimination. This is a possibility that this will happen because normally in a place where our boarding houses are located, medyo crowded, ganyan, and then syempre may mga rules yung barangay na yun, and it is possible na hindi tayo papasukin doon. So watch out for that, be ready, dahil syempre if ikaw na sa lugar nila, hindi ka rin papapasok ng ibang tao, right? Then always consider the possibility na ma-stranded sa Manila, dahil sa yung mga flights kasi palabas ng bansa is napaka-limited, and then your crewing office might not get that flight in time, so possible na ma-extend. And syempre mag-consider din tayo sa arrival ng barko sa next convenient port, kaya always consider this possibility na ma-stranded ka. And buti nga sa case ko, hindi ko nakalipad prior them telling me na canceled yung crew change. If tumawag sila sa akin right after na lapa ako sa Manila, then the possibility of this happening is very real. So always consider it na mangyari din sa'yo. Next, documents validity and processing. So meron ibang seafarers na hindi nila ma-process yung mga documents na kailangan nilang i-process sa province, and they need to go to Manila. So with that in mind, be careful, lalo na sa yung previous natin na slideshow kung saan ka mag-stay, ganyan. And then consider also staying with your relatives, right? Kung pwede. Maybe it's the best option that we can have right now dahil syempre wala tayong kastayhan doon. Iba sa atin wala, yung iba meron. So take that possibility or take that opportunity na mag-ask ng favor sa relatives nyo na magstay mo doon while having these documents processing sa pagsakay mo, right? Then as a reminder, yung mga medical certificates natin, pag hindi na isakay within 90 day, mag-expire yun. But according sa aming head sa crewing, PUA grants an extension possibly, but verbal lang, hindi yung in writing talaga. Mas maganda talaga yung sa writing kasi syempre mas papaniwalaan yun. Kung naabutan ka ng 90-day period, no, according yan sa DOH standards, papayagan ka pa rin na makasakay unless expired yung certificate mo talaga, may medical ka. And sadly, merong mga medical centers na hindi accredited sa PNI club ng iba't ibang principal. So kailangan lang pumunta sa Manila to do their medical. Next, expired extended documents. So we'll just follow the Marina guidelines regarding this one. And if you process this, Marina is also slowly returning to work, and maybe they can help you with this problem. Yun nga, ang problema is pagka sa Manila mo dapat i-process, that's the problem there. Kung sa province mo lang, medyo ma-lessen yung risk, tsaka yung mga dapat mong intindihin kasi nasa province ka lang, hindi ka gastos masyado. So yan lang mates ang ating reminders para sa inyo, and I hope pagka kayo na ang mag-crew change, no, kayo na ang susunod na sasampa, walang mga aberya na mangyayari. But expect na meron talaga dahil ang hirap magpasakay ng mga crew ngayon, lalo sa Pilipinas, kasi isa sa pinakamahigpit na bansa na nag-lockdown, no, ay ang Philippines. Kung titingnan natin yung mga flights outside na papuntang ibang bansa, konti pa rin, but it is slowly increasing by the day. So we expect na makakuha yung mga crewing managers natin ng mga tickets para makalipad na tayo outside the Philippines. But the one na kinoconsider din nila is yung patakaran sa port of joining mo. For example, magjo-join ka sa Japan, you need to arrive there 2 to 3 days before the vessel arrives or for your embarkation, kasi merong PCR test. And then that might be a problem kasi kung walang schedule ng flight, no, from Manila to Japan within a 3-day window bago dumating yung vessel, yan, ma-jeopardize na naman yung sakayan natin. Mga ganyan, may mga requirements yung ibang bansa, and syempre hindi naman makapag-charter flight yung karamihan sa kumpanya natin dahil kukunti lang naman yung magjo-join. Yung mga ganyang reasons. Tapos may mga agent pa na premium yung bayad ngayon kasi syempre increased risk kasi, masyadong risky yung mga gagawin ng mga agents ngayon to facilitate crew change. So yan ang nagpapamahal din sa cost ng crew change. And syempre yung mga ship owners are careful na hindi naman sila hindi magbe-break ng bank kumbaga. Well, kung nag-wonder kayo kung merong crew change na mangyayari, no, merong mga crew change na nangyayari, but it's between Indian to Indian and European to European. Walang mga Filipino dahil nga sa tindi ng restriction natin, no, naghahanap yung ibang principal ng mga countries na medyo madali mag-facilitate ng crew change. Yung sa European countries, no, mas mobile sila doon. Merong mga ports na syempre may restriction, but they can go to other ports kasi by land lang sila, hindi naman sila by plane. So there are advantages sa kanila na mag-crew change in some parts of Europe from Europeans na mga seafarers, dahil nga within reach yung ano nila by land. Sa atin kasi, compare sa atin, no, by plane talaga yung major option, unless of course kung mayroong mga barko na magda-divert sa Manila Bay, no, for crew change. Merong ganyan, no, nakita natin sa Facebook yan recently na meron ngang crew change na nangyari dun sa Manila Bay. So mga ganyang cases, special or unique kumbaga, na magda-divert yung mga barko sa Manila Bay to facilitate crew change. So yan ang disadvantage, no, ng ating strict na patakaran here sa Philippines, na hindi tayo basta-basta nagpapalabas ng OFW, and we are being taken over by some other nationalities dahil nga sila medyo easy yung kanilang mga policies, and while us napaka strict. So don't think na inovertaken tayo in the near future, no, because ngayon pa lang is inovertaken na tayo ng ibang lahi, and we'll watch out sa pag further ease ng lockdowns dito sa atin, mga restriction eases, no, we'll watch out for that, at baka yan mag-open up further sa ating supply ng seafarers again sa world market. So I hope, mates, that meron kayo napulot sa ating video today, and sana makasampa ka na rin, sana makatawid ka ng border, sana wala kang problem once you go to Manila, no, and hindi ka ma-stranded. In regards with my embarkation, I will update you kung anong takbo nitong crew change namin in the coming weeks. They say it will be on the 28th, so I'm gonna prepare for the requirements also, no, kung meron mga pagbabago, we'll update you sa aking departure point up to the ship's gangway. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next week sa ating bagong video, and bye bye.